Okay. So we're going to do Shoonya meditation, all right? So I want you guys to sit up straight. This is not in the guide. So there's some stuff, but Shoonya is not in the guide. I don't think, anyway, maybe a little bit. Okay. You can take headphones off. It's fine. All right. So what I want y'all to do is sit up straight. Okay. Close your eyes. And the first thing that I want you to do is just notice whatever your senses are picking up outside of you. So even if you want to, you can open your eyes briefly, but I want you to notice that, for example, you're able to hear sounds, right? So like listen to the sound of my voice, or even with your eyes closed, like reach out in front of you and like maybe touch the desk, touch something, and just notice that like this object exists outside of you, right? So just feel it and kind of notice that this thing is out here, but I am the one that is experiencing whatever the sensory input is. So I am the one who's doing the touching, and the object is the thing that gets touched. Right? I am the listener, and there are sounds outside. So there's the outside world, which is sending sensory input into you. So take a moment to touch an object around you. Listen to the sound of my voice. Maybe notice a smell. And that fundamentally there are things outside you, and your sensory organs are the entry point of things outside you to within you. I know it sounds kind of basic, but like recognize that which you touch is not part of you, right? You just have contact with it. The words that you hear are not part of you. You simply have contact with them. And now what we're going to do is focus on the sensory apparatus. So notice that you have ears that are capable of hearing, right? So we're not going to focus on the sound itself or my words, but just the fact that you're able to hear. So where do you do the hearing? What is your experience of hearing? If you're using the sense of touch, as you touch, notice that the sensations that you feel are not the table. You don't actually feel the table. What you feel is you touching the table. That there are tactile sensors within your fingers that will feel pressure and warmth or cold or temperature. And that's not actually the object, it is your perception of the object. And so what I want you to do is push lightly against an object near you. And feel the sensation across your fingers. Rub an object around you, and once again feel the sensation across your fingers. And now what I want you to do is go even one layer deeper. And notice that even without touching something, so relax your hands, maybe fold them in your lap, adopt a mudra if you prefer, and notice that your fingers and hands generate signals without any external contact. So now we've left the external world completely behind. And notice that your hands have a proprioceptive sense, which means you can tell where they are in space. You can feel where your hands are. Whether they're above your head, in your lap, you know where your body is. And even without any kind of external contact, your body generates signals that tell you where you are. You can know where your hands are. You can know where your fingers are because they're sending you signals. They're letting you know, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. And now I want you to travel up your arms So start with your hands, then focus on your forearms and notice that your forearms exist. And then move up to your elbows. And now notice all the signals that your body is sending you. And then up to your arms. And you may even feel uncomfortable, like moving. If you want to, you can go ahead and move. And now up to your shoulders. And now into the chest or upper abdomen. And this is where the practice becomes difficult. If not, you can just practice for this next part. And so notice that the sensations in your body, that there's a black box kind of in the middle of your body, that you may feel hunger or fullness in your stomach. And you may experience like some sensation in the upper chest around your lungs. But actually in the core of your being, notice that there's like a complete absence of sensation. That there is something that sends you no signals whatsoever. It's just the only way you can notice it's there is because if you follow the sensations of the body, they stop at some point. And in the core of your being, there is a hollowness. And now focus on that point. Focus on that sensation. And now ask yourself, what is that? Notice that your body and your mind signal to you that they exist, either through the presence of thoughts or physical sensations. But how is it that you can feel nothing at the core of your being? And meditate upon that thing. We'll practice for another minute or so. And now externalize your attention again. Start to come out of that place. Return to your body. Go up the chest to the shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, fingers. Listen to the sound of my voice and notice that the world begins to exist again. Go ahead and come on back.